Alright, how do I reverse this thing? That didn't work at all. Huh. Well, I tried, guys. Best I can do. Y'all can see. Oh, I don't even want to be in this corner. Yeah. So, this is kind of cool. I like this. Oh. Oh, low power mode again. Keep her going. The show must go on. It's just so cold. Had the phone in my pocket. Then I started playing some tunes out here for a minute. Started playing a couple tunes, and before I knew it, she was shutting off. So, don't really have. Try to get my big square head. Okay. Don't really have much to talk about at all. I'll put you guys on the charger for a minute. That might help with the exposure. I don't know. I tried messing with the phone settings, and there's one part. No. Take that off. All right. That kind of sucks, man. Son of a gun. Well, we'll just get into it. I got heat going out into my shed now, kind of. I got a little, I'll show you guys. I'll do a little walk around here. Some of you guys have been around the channel for a little bit, and I have showed off the shed. Nothing special. I just got a little stove going in here. For some reason, summertime, I don't want to be out here. Don't like it. I'll go out and cut and do other things like that. But as soon as it's 10 below zero, for some reason, I get that little spark. I got to go outside and start a fire and, survive type of deal. I got a freaking house. It's, 74 degrees, nice and warm, coal stove going. And just have the urge to come out here more often. And this is right in between two freaking lights. I can't get away from it. That kind of works. But I gotta figure it out. Just want to know if it's anything that you guys would be interested in video content wise. I'll show you. Just got a little bench made here last weekend, but started looking at axe heads. Whoa. Axe heads, axe handles, doing things in my shop. It's nothing special by any means. I mean, you can see kind of up in here between all the whatever you want to call it there. I'm not a carpenter by any means, but I've got air leaks everywhere. I mean, it's not insulated or nothing. I just put up some of this, but I'd like to know if y'all would be interested in watching some content on doing this type of stuff. I don't do the gaming at all. I get on there, have a couple beers, and talk to the guys. Serious, and a couple other fellas are, they're starting to get into the logging and whatnot. Here, we can flop that back around now. You can see my ugly mug again. So we are going to do a little bit of logging, but I do so much of this stuff on the side, and play with the 372 and the John Deeres. They're collecting a lot of dust right now, but I also got a little bit bigger tractor now. I got a little 38E. It was a heck of a deal over this last summer, so plan on, I don't know, being out in the woods. That's just what I enjoy doing now. Well, I always have, but I don't know. I'm not not a logger by any means or anything like that, but I enjoy it, and maybe someday I'll be able to do it full time. But yeah, basically just trying to pick your brain, see if it'd be any kind of content that you guys would like, or if I would put it on the other channel, because the other channel has been, it's been lack for so long. But I'm not a big camera toting fella. And I've always got the iPhone, obviously, on me, so look, somebody's here. Um, kind of, yeah. Just trying to think, as I want to obviously keep the channel going. You just never know when you're going to get that extra little bit of free time. Like I said, we do plan on getting back into the log in a bit, stuff like that. Escape from Tarkov, you guys know the Twitch crowd there. Play that a little bit. But pretty much Saturday, Sunday, Friday nights, we're out here. Obviously, I won't be sharing a lot of that, but just picking your brain. Like I said, I've never used this live feature. Kind of cool. I don't need to be inside, so I wanted to kind of see what that was all about. Now we got her ripping. And I was, yeah. I don't know if I know we had one comment come up. There's one. Yeah, man, that sounds like, I don't know. I'm rambling, to be very honest with you. More or less, I hit a button. I was going through YouTube. I've been watching Guns and Gadgets and all them guys, and I went to my little icon at the top there, and I see a little camera with a plus in it, so I hit it real quick, and it said go live. I said, well, okay, we'll try it. I never know, like, I've been wanting to put like little messages out on the channel to, you know, give you guys a heads up. Hey, you know, we may be doing this on this map this weekend, and I've got so many mods that are out there publicly. I wouldn't mind just, you know, grabbing a couple guys and freaking going out and doing a little bit of that. I don't have much private stuff at all. It's the community that I'm with. Basically, everything gets released. So it wouldn't be that big of a deal to throw up the public stuff and get some people on there. But like I said, I get on. I might do half hour or so of that and just get busy with other things. So, but now that I see how easy this live is to do, it'd be kind of nice to just come on here and frickin' chat up a little bit. Like I said, I might do some little bit of work to Axes and the John Deere. I want to I got to do a full service on that, and I've got to actually take the engine out. She's going through about a half a quart of oil every mow now, and I knew it when I bought them. I bought the 318. I bought two 318s. One had no engine in it and been gutted. It was supposed to be a pulling tractor or whatever, so you can only imagine what that looks like. And this has been my workhorse for the past year or so. Well, this, my finger over the frickin' camera. And you guys know my my 140. I'd start this baby out, probably covered in, but this has got the, wow, she needs love and a pressure washing. It's got a diesel conversion. I did a diesel conversion to it back 2-3 years ago. I love it. That thing is an animal. Really, really kind of pepped her up a bit. I've got the normal turf tires on this now, but these are actually the tires that are supposed to be on it. But with how wet my lawn is and stuff like that, I just had it on the mowing tractor for the time being. So, like I said, I'd get into something, seeing how crap there. It's freaking 10% already. It was at 30 when I started. It is so stinking cold. But this little baby's been keeping me out here at least. Um so where the heck was I? I don't even remember, but I apologize. But I'm glad to see that it works at least. Um and I can see comments. That's huge. So I can do a little something here or there. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be throwing it up on this or RSD Life. Um, I don't know. I kind of wanted to keep the channels kind of separated. That way, people that actually wanted to see the farming and the logging and all that other stuff, I just keep it on one channel. And then the real life stuff, because you can't please everybody, and you get so many comments on the real to life stuff about the farming and when are you going to do that, and I kind of wanted to separate the two, but as it is right now with the age restriction YouTube has done, I don't know. I don't really follow any of that garbage. Just hope nothing nips me in the butt. I did put everything right to 18 plus just to be freaking cautious about it. I don't know. I don't know what grounds you be on and at all. Um, I don't know if they're suing creators. I don't know. I got an email on it, and to be honest with you, half of the crap that YouTube sends me is straight into the garbage. So, um, like I said, I don't do it for YouTube. I do it for you guys. You guys enjoy it. Um, Kind of why I'm doing this right now, because this is pretty much what I've done for the past at least 2 weeks, just getting this somewhat organized. I mean, I pulled so much garbage out of here. Um, and now I feel like doing a little something with axes and mowers and everything else. So, if you guys have any ideas, definitely, definitely throw me either some emails, or I don't know if this will have a comment section down below it or not. I don't know the whole live deal yet. So, or if you got them right now, we got 10% battery. I'll keep her running till she dies, because it's kind of nice. Kind of nice to just vent. Like I said, it's been, I think, 5 months since I had the PC issues, and then I did a couple reformats on that, and realized that it actually wasn't a reformat issue at all, or it wasn't a Windows issue or anything like that. It was actually one of them USB, um, the heck you call them, USB hub, I think it is, the powered hub there. It it was, I don't know if it was activating my joysticks, or I don't know. I got so many things plugged into it. Either way, it was starting the process before Windows was actually loading or something like that. So now whenever I restart my computer, or I go to shut it down and turn it back on, I have to unplug the hub. It boots up, you plug it back in, and you're good. But when you got it plugged in, that's basically what I've had for an issue with that computer since day one. Um, I don't I don't know that I've ever actually, say, went to bed at night and shut her down. I've always kind of just put it to sleep, and you get back on the next day or a couple days after, whatever. You just wiggle your mouse and it goes right back on. So then whenever it does have a update or anything like that, I'll shut her down, and that's when I run into the issues. So I've got a DRZ 400, needs quite a bit of work now. I haven't rode that in better part of 3 years. I've got a Raptor, Yamaha Raptor. I don't know that I'll bring that here. That's up at my parents' in their shed. I don't know what I'll get into. All depends on what you guys like, if it ends up turning into something, you know, that might be obviously I can't do anything gun related. Or politics or anything like that. So no, I did. I was if I kind of knew what I know now about it, it's nothing, you know. After you work with firearms and other things like that, you kind of gain an understanding on, you know, certain part. Bolt and carrier, I'm not. Is it still going? Yeah, it's still going. I don't know what the heck happened. Yeah, so when I got home from work, do what I gotta do. Just went on to Cyber Power. One of my good buddies, Chris D, over off Mr. Moose's channel. Basically look at everything, tell me what I needed, and kind of bought it from there. And from day one when it came, I think I was plowing snow, whatever the heck the case may be. Well, it came, the box was broke open, and the box had snow in it, and the liquid cooling was all over. It was just a mess. So I called Cyber PC, made a video on it, ended up screwing up in the video because it had my address, it had way too much information on it. But I was making a video for Cyber Power, and basically I said, hey, you know, I got this. This is what I've got. They said the only way that they could really get it was to either put it up online or I don't remember what the case may be. Either way, I put the video to YouTube, put it as private or something like that, and sent it to them. Either way, it just didn't turn out well. They didn't go good for it at all, so I don't recommend them in particular. Yeah. But here we are talking about PC stuff already. She may die at any time. Like I said, it's not of no dire need by any means. I'm just kind of rambling. But it gives me something to do as the shed warms up here. Because this wood really isn't dry. But I give her a little bit of a snort. And she perks up pretty good and warms up. And once it starts to catch, I don't have to worry about it anymore, but she'll be nice and toasty in here. I will say it does retain heat very well once you get it warm. For as absolutely haggard of a job that I've done, I mean, I'll give you a little. This is open right here, but I've got all this insulation board from doing the outside of the house before I sided it and all that. So I mean, you could see all the way up. It's all exposed up there. I mean, she's haggard. That's kind of why I started this. I wanted to. Like I said, I spend a lot of time out here. It's kind of nice and almost it feels like you're roughing it. I mean, it's that part of the shop over there is probably maybe around 10 degrees now. I'll say we're over here is probably around 60. It's it still below zero outside, so for not insulated and just from, oh, where's my hand? Right here, you kind of see them little pieces of light coming through. I mean, it's not airtight at all. So, but like I was kind of getting at, I get all freaking scatterbrained. I want to make a nice door on rollers. I want to build that. Probably I'll do more insulation board, that type of thing. I've got a pile of stuff to do in here, and like I said, if it's something for you guys to watch, say it is freaking 10 below zero at your place, and you feel like being inside and just chillaxing and having a cold one or two, be a little hangout deal. I mean, this is what I had when I was a kid. We used to go over to our buddies. You had a little shop just like this. We were 14, 15 years old. You know, we'd start a fire in there, and that was cool. But I know a lot of people don't. I've never had that. And I guess that's just the bit of country versus inner city. I don't know. We're weird. That's all I got to say. Why I would like to be out here freaking talking to an iPhone in a cold freaking shed, trying to make it warm to really do not much, because I don't really know what I want to do today yet with it. It's different. But it's nice at the same time. At least it's nice right here. I don't know if I can get that away from them stupid lights without the phone smashing. I don't know. But I don't have to be right on top of the thing either. That would be kind of nice. Could block out. There. There, we're getting somewhere. Get that over there. See? Turn her into a yoga. Be a yoga live stream. Any more questions, or I'll just wrap her up? Like I said, there wasn't really no point to it. I just wanted to try it out. Kind of, I like it though. I like it. Already been, holy crap. 25 minutes long on nothing. Pretty impressive. I think I covered everything. I got my tripod out here still from the, yeah, actually, I know I recorded that when I changed the tires from the 140 over to the 318. So that video is out there. I don't know where now. I think that was when I started RSD Life. So yeah, I don't know. Well, it's the middle of work day, so I didn't really expect to have anybody join. I just kind of wanted to see. But I'm not gonna sit here and have y'all listen to me breathe, so I'll cut her off if there's no more questions, and maybe I'll give her a swing and see if we can make something of it. And if we can, I'll probably buy another thing to Sony Vegas or Adobe Premiere. I can't, Nathan, I can't say it'll be interesting by any means, but it'll be something. It'll be something. Maybe I'll cut my finger one day and, it'll take off. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for coming in, Buck, and like I said, we just don't know. I'll probably do more of this live. Oh, you got my finger in there. I'll probably do more of this live. Oh, this is freaking horrible over here. There we go. Before I go and buy a Adobe Premiere, and just make sure that it is it's something that'll do something for me. Because if it's if it's 10 views and nothing but dislikes, why would I waste anybody's time with that? Like I said, there's nothing's rushed. And hopefully it'll be a little inspiring, because this little, I call it the poopy shed, but not with the word poopy. This little shed I've got is, I don't know, maybe 22, 24 by 14 or better. And as you can see right up here, and all these planks, this shed was actually on the ground when I moved in. It was it caved in right at, let's see, I got it on the charger here, right at this corner, so you can see the new from the old orientation lock. Yeah. The old obviously is up here. I think it was an old chicken coop of some sort or something like that. But my grandfather had come. Oh, gotta reverse that. Oh, there's the bad spot again. My grandfather came over when I was working one. Son of a gun. When I was working one day, and he brought his tractor over with the forks, lifted it up, and put some support in the middle of it, and got it raised again. And he did the entire back wall. You can't, I'm telling you, look at this. Redid the walls and the roof, reshingled the roof on it, and basically it's just been storage for the past 3 years here. But this winter I have 2 wood stoves in here. One's not hooked up. One was in the I don't know, potato cellar, root cellar, whatever you want to call it. Basically where you keep your potatoes back when times were different. And it was rotten out, So I threw some wood in it one day, lit her off, and let her go outside, and it wasn't cracked, wasn't broke or anything like that. Nice old cast iron jobby. So I threw it in here, got some stovepipe, and been out here ever since, really. So that's kind of what I was kind of hoping to inspire people to do this type of stuff, I didn't do it myself by any means. My grandfather, he loves this. He loves taking something that's so just torn up, like I do with tractors, 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, that type of thing. I love taking something that is a frame and making it beautiful. I had a lot more appreciation when I was a kid. I remember I had a Yamaha Blaster. My parents had got me, I think I was 12 or 13. And we had got it, and it was in horrible shape. Horrible shape. It ran. All the bearings were wore right out of it. I mean, everything was pretty bad. Well, the process that it was Dad and I took, there wasn't much to the engine at all. Um, go through it and, you know, dress it all up and make it something. That was awesome. Then when I turned like 15, we had sold it. We sold the blaster after blowing it up multiple times and putting a transmission in. I remember that, and you know, I liked that bike a lot. But it was there was something missing. It was the fact that it was brand new. You know, there's I've got I've got so much more love for whatever it is. Like my 140, the John Deere that I bought in absolute shambles and blew up in my front. That tractor has had a lot of work done to it. Full restore, but it was nearly a full restore done to it. Now it doesn't have the nicest shop in the world. And like I said, it's maybe it's warming up over in this corner. It's might be 20 degrees over here now. Not really, can't really see my breath anymore, but it's not very warm over here. So just kind of trying to inspire people to get out and do a little bit. Not with their lives in general, but you know, you don't have to have a freaking garage with a central air and all that other type of stuff. That is nice. It is really nice, but it's nice getting a nice fire going. Go out and do a little bit of splitting, and then come back in, and hey, it's actually gotten warmer in here. You know, that there's a little feeling to that too. So, like I said, this is nothing but rambling, and I'm gonna cut it off now. Thank you all for coming in, checking her out, and like I said, oddly enough, I'll probably leave this one up, unless I make another one and there's a lot more content to it and less dead air. But just let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and God bless you, and Merry Christmas too. Now, how do I shut her down? Now, we may be here a minute. Oh, shoot. Maybe it's the X. Sure you want to end the stream? Yes.